What's up?
Yo,
What's
welcome
up?
back.
Are
Welcome
you
back
there?
to the Pod. I'm here. What you mean?
I'm here. I'm here. We there?
I'm right here, brother.
Bruh, we are actually back. What's up, Gigi? What's up, DM?
Welcome back to the ADHD podcast. I am King Barre,
And
and
I
this
am
is
DM the
brother.
most. DM the most.
This is
What's
the
good,
ADHD
brother?
podcast. This
Yo,
is episode 15.
episode 15. We was up here like, is this 15? Last week, we took a break last week and we played a replay. We had a replay going on. I was out of state. King has some things going on, but we here now, live and in effect. So if you talk to us, we will chat back. Shout out to my man Monterrey.
Shout outs to Monterrence. Yo,
'Cause
Monterrence, appreciate you, bro.
he was in there. He was in there like, yo, I'm here. What's up?
Okay, I'm seeing the comments coming through.
Yeah.
GT,
I see my IG people. I see my people on YouTube. I see my people on Facebook. Salute
do
to
my
you.
IG today.
You didn't do no IG today?
Not today, brother.
I just threw it on there because every now and then somebody will pop in and say hi.
Yeah. But what's good, man? How was your trip? Was it a good trip? Was it a worthwhile trip?
It was a great trip. I got to hang out with my bruh. Y'all don't know my Dre Loke, the notorious DRE. We went down to we went and took over. We took over. When I say we took over Arizona, dog, we took over Arizona. So Arizona don't owe me nothing. Shout out to Arizona. Shout out to Glendale. Shout out to my people out there that held us down, took us to drink. We ate good. We drank good. We didn't really smoke good, you know what I'm saying? But we did smoke good. Went to a cigar bar. They got a nice little cigar bar.
Okay.
Shout out to a couple of people that's out there that tapped in with me, man. It was dope. And the Lions pulled a victory out. So I'm cool on that.
Why'd y'all go out there?
Yeah, but to go see the Lions game, man. The Lions played against the Arizona Cardinals. They was playing dirty. We didn't see it. We didn't see it while we was there, but you know, after you go online and see what happened, they was trying to check. They was killing us, man. They put 2 of our people on the IR, so they was headhunting us, man. That shit was bold. But other than that, we took over. They call themselves the Red Sea. The Red Sea got drowned out by Honolulu Blue, baby, because we was in effect. We was in there all day.
Damn, brother.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, I watched last night game. Did you watch last night game?
Nah, I was helping my people's move.
Bruh. Dallas, with the help of the referees, won that game. They literally, listen, I ain't got no dog in the fight on this, but bruh,
I do.
They face mask. What's up, Justin? What's up? AZ was cool. I was with my family. We was good. They literally face masked a dude from New York and then gave him the face mask charge. You can't miss that shit. So them refs, they need to corral them refs in. Them refs are getting paid off or something, dude. I can say the shit. They getting paid off because they be some bullshit calls. You know what I'm saying? AZ was cool. Like I said, I hung out for a little bit. I was kind of in pain because I had a little minor surgery last week. If y'all don't know, had a little minor surgery, so I was really not up to like going out. I didn't get to kick it with nobody.
Yeah, he got his hip replaced.
Yeah, I got my hip. Worse. It was worse than that. I think a hip replacement would have been better than the shit that I had to go through. So I was out there. I was with an injured chicken wing, so I was walking around. I couldn't really get out and visit like I wanted to. But it was good, man. It was pretty cool, man. It was a good time. I am going to the Cowboy Lions game on the 13th. So y'all come out and represent. Yeah, old ass is for sure. Old ass for sure. Old ass for sure, man.
No question for you. Did you check out? I know you was telling me about on Netflix Receivers.
Yeah.
Did you check out Mr. McMahon on Netflix?
I've been wanting to watch that, dude.
Bruh.
I heard that shit was crazy.
Bruh. Pretty
Tell
good.
me about it. Fuck it. Hey, all spoilers. Give me all spoilers. I'm gonna watch shit anyway. Fuck if y'all ain't watched it.
You know what it is? It's not spoilers because of my age. It was a lot of things that I didn't notice.
Like what?
Like Hulk Hogan's rise to fame. Like I didn't see that because I was young when it was happening.
I
So
watched
just to see it, like you probably got a chance to witness that as it was happening. Him versus Iron Sheik.
the Iron Sheik, yeah. Iron
Yeah,
Sheik,
I didn't see that.
Nikolai Volkov, Iron
Right,
Sheik.
right. I didn't get a chance to see none of that.
That's back in the
So
day.
it was dope. It was like, okay, and how McMahon pretty much utilized what was happening in the world to run the WWF.
Well, yeah,
That's how,
communism, the little communism twist to it.
right, right. That's
Shit,
how he
man.
made his villain. Da, da, da. Whatever was going on in pop culture or in the world, he was trying to bring that into the WWF to make it bigger and bigger. It's pretty good. You just gotta watch it. I ain't even finished it yet.
It should have been Sergeant Slaughter, but Sergeant Slaughter was too old. He was an old wrestler, so
Uh-huh.
he was luscious or something like that. I forgot his name. Hollywood Hogan was his name. Some shit
Yeah, yeah,
back
yeah.
and yeah, but I kind of know it. I was into wrestling back in the day for real. You know, Bam Bam Bigelow,
That
uh,
was my guy.
Mankind. You know what I'm saying? Did they talk about Mankind?
They didn't talk about him. They showed him, but they didn't talk about him. And like I said, I'm not finished. I'm on episode 4. I don't know if that's the last one. I didn't finish the episode.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
check that shit out. Y'all should check it out too, man. It's what's the House of McMahon?
it's called McMahon on Netflix.
All right, go check that shit out, man. All my people's on here, go check that out. Let me know what y'all thought about that. Let y'all think about that. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man, that shit sound dope, dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
Welcome all newcomers.
all right, everybody, welcome to the pod. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. If you're on Facebook, make sure you share it, like it, whatever. Do the same thing. My IG people stand up. Y'all looking kind of soft over there. I only got one person on IG, but you know what? I take it. I take one. I take half a person. I take a midget. A short person. You can't say you can't say that word. I take a short person. But
But yeah,
yeah, man. But no, hey man, it was so this week we've been some up and downs, you know what I'm saying? Got some things, did some maintenance around the crib. It costs. Everybody talking about they want to be homeowners. Let me tell you, that shit costs to be a homeowner. Like everything will be perfect for a minute. But
talk about it.
when something break down, you can't call a maintenance man. You can't call your landlord. And hopefully you skillful enough to go to Lowe's and know how to fix some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. That takes us back to the
What?
refrigerator.
What about it?
Getting on YouTube to try to figure it out. If something break down in your house, get on YouTube, try to figure it out. Go to Lowe's, try to figure that shit out. And then if you can't figure it out, you call somebody who fixes your repairs.
Yeah, get you a handyman. You know what? I ran into a dude that's a handyman. I'm gonna start dialing him up because he cheap. He'll do things under the table type. You know what I'm saying? Not under the table, but he a cash and carry type guy.
Mm-hmm.
Big cash and carry type people. So I'm just saying, man, y'all get a crib. That shit crazy, dog. Because I blew some dough this week, like for real. By the way, I'm having turkey bologna for Thanksgiving. Uh, we gonna what I need everybody to do. I need y'all to send me the gifts that I gave y'all in the past. I'll rewrap them and I'll send them back to you with new paper on it, with new wrapping. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you know what? That brings me to while we was gone, our sister did have a birthday. Want to shout her out.
Who that?
Uh,
Oh,
happy birthday, Possum. Happy belated birthday.
birthday, Possum.
But yeah.
What up, Mook? I see you over there on IG.
What up,
Yeah,
Mook? I can't see it, but what up?
that's my people. That's 313. What up, though? Hey, but no, yeah, shout out to E. But yo, man, I wish we could play the music. And I know it's some way we can play some music. But man, you know who we missed on episode 14? The man, Frankie Beverly, dude.
Oh yeah.
We missed Frankie Beverly. So we got some catching up to do. But you know what I'm saying? Salute to them.
We got a lot of catching up to do because our off week, a lot happened. You
Yeah, I
know,
know.
did he?
Did he?
Did he?
Did he?
I don't know, but
Nah, he did that shit. Look, we were talking about that shit today, man. That's something I jotted that down, man. Like, I am not supporting or defending him. What I am asking is that people that get drawn into it, because everybody gets drawn into it, every time it's a drama or something. Don't just vilify the people that was at the parties. because some of the people was at regular parties, and then the after party is when Diddy turned into the mad diddler. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And we was talking about it with our sister today. I was like, yo, because at first she did say fuck everybody that went to them parties, and that's what turned me a little bit. I was like, whoa, you can't say that shit because if you in the music business, if you in the music game, and your agent be like, yo, we need to get your face out there, you need to get seen. Yo, Diddy's throwing a party, Oscar party. I got you an invite to get there, so go there to the party and
Right.
have a good
Rub
time.
shoulders.
You know what I'm saying? You're showing face. It's what the entertainment world does when they have some. If you got a movie that's coming out, you got an album that's coming out. By the way, I got an album coming out, Elevated Music coming out 30 September. Make sure y'all copy it. But if you got music coming out, you'll go to a gig and your name, because they gotta write you down, whoever went to the party type shit, and then you'll leave. Or you get kicked out, or you're not big enough for you to stick around for what he's trying to do. And then next thing you know, 400 people name is on a list, everybody thinking they getting freaky. And it's just I'm not talking about Diddy. Take him out the equation. I'm talking about the people that didn't partake.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Right.
Now
Right.
they're getting drugged through the mud for some shit. And like Sis was saying, like, well, they just got to go and get questioned. I get that, but going to get questioned in the court is different from the eye of the public, the court of public
Right.
perspective. So now it's gonna people like, oh, he was at a Diddy party. He probably was getting a finger in his booty or whatever. Crazy shit. And dude probably just went there because he was trying to push his album or you know what I'm saying, get backing for you know what I'm saying for his music.
Right.
That's
Right.
all I'm
Right.
saying. So fuck Diddy, but be leery about the people
So
who did go to these parties, but not the
one of the
freak.
questions I have is what is it that he's really being charged for?
Okay, and that's another thing that I did talk about. The thing with Diddy, like I'm gonna put it like this. I love how Mace put it. Mace said it ain't consenting if it's a surprise. It's not consensual if you surprise a bitch. Like you think you're about to get it in, and you pop out with two dildos like ninja swords, like ah bitch. Like that ain't consenting. That's surprise. But
Right. Right.
no, what he getting hit with is like they're getting it now. They're getting into the seediness of it. The fact that he paid for escorts, which is called human sex trafficking now. It's he bought some dingaling and bought some coochie, and he was recording everybody. So there's a legal precedence of he paid interstate or outer state, outside of state. He was bringing hookers in or whatever, sex workers to be PC or whatever, and that's what they hitting them on because that is a crime. And then they supposedly found a couple of guns, you know what I'm saying, with serials defaced. That's a thing. But then that's what I was trying to explain to somebody because they asked me what is not Rico, but what is it all
Racketeering. That was me.
racketeering. Yeah.
I asked you that.
Racketeering is you're using your influence, be it money, be it sex, be it blackmail, be it anything like that, to profit or to take advantage or you know what I'm saying, to get a leg up on a situation. That's what he's gonna get hit with. Like everything else, they ain't said he was doing it to no kids like R. Kelly, but what he was doing was so freaky. It's like the persona, the public eye. They, oh my God, how could he do that? Motherfuckers been doing that shit for years without money, throwing little
Mhm.
freak parties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we all kind of started when the little red light in the basement parties and shit, hunching on somebody. You know what I mean? But now Diddy doing it with money, and he's putting money behind it. He's putting money behind it. He's is yet to see if he was extorting people behind it, making them forcing them to have more sex. You see what I'm saying? So
That-
at the end of the day, they're gonna put it like this. And this is one thing that I do. One thing for sure: if the federal government takes you to court, they got enough to fucking convict you because they have not lost. They are undefeated. Me and my brother were talking about it too. And I was like, and that Irv Gotti shit, how you say he beat it? He didn't beat shit. Irv Gotti is a shell of a man behind that. He didn't do prison time, but he lost his empire. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They left him with
So,
just enough to live. So I'm just saying.
so nah, he lost his empire for other reasons.
Well, he lost it, but he lost it. It was perpetuated with that case, that Fed
Nah,
case.
nah. And I'm not trying to say,
No, I'm not saying you're not. Go ahead.
so with that situation, yeah, he went to court. He went to court behind somebody else because somebody else was a part of his organization, and because he was a part of that organization, they brought that in. He was a silent partner.
Right,
They put the whole Murder Inc. in. He ended up beating the case because he had no dealings with the side shit that old boy had going on.
right,
Um, so that really didn't affect him. What affected him was a dude by the name of Curtis Jackson.
right.
Curtis
I, I
Jackson would
I heard
affected the
that dude.
empire.
Man, my shit say my signal is looking ugly. I'm not
Yeah,
messing up, am I? You hear
nah,
me
you
good?
good on my end. You good on my end.
Okay.
But
But no,
yeah, Curtis
no,
Jackson
he did
is
lose,
messed
but
with
he
that
but
empire.
okay, but I'm talking about he did lose the case. He gave up
Now,
names. This is the shit that they notice all these people talking about snitching and all that. Bruh, that dude will be sitting right next to what's my man name? What's my man? The big boss, Supreme.
Snoop? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he be sitting next to Supreme right now. Right now, he'd be sitting next to Supreme if he didn't give up the fine money, cooperation, and to some extent. You know what I'm saying?
See, but you gotta remember at that time they were still hot. They were relevant. So it ain't nothing to lose that money, put out an album, and get that money right back. You feel me?
No, I'm with
That's
you.
all it took was to put out an album. You had a good roster. You had Ashanti. You had Ja Rule.
Sorry
That's
for
good
the
enough.
phone.
You had Lloyd. You know, they had a good roster.
I remember Lloyd.
Right. You had a good roster. It was a matter of putting out some music to get that money back. But when you got the troll of trolls trolling you,
Right, he was losing money on both ends, no doubt.
he,
Like,
so and you don't know how to combat this troll because this troll is a real gangster. You know,
right.
you play gangster on TV, but
Well,
this
I'm
one
not
is a
really
real
a gangster, but
gangster.
I stayed in a Holiday Inn once.
That ain't gangster, bro. You got to go to the Econo
Gangster,
Lodge.
kinda.
Econo Lodge is where the gangsters chill.
No,
So
word.
but yeah, no, it was due to that 50 Cent, you know, it messed everything up. But on top of that, like I said, putting out an album that's too easy. Yo, Terrence, what's up, brother? We gave you a shout out earlier. I don't know if you was able to hear it. Just wanted to tell you we appreciate you for being in here last week and commenting heavy. You know, even though it wasn't a live episode, you know, we did a recap and you were still here with the comments, so we appreciate you, brother.
My man Monterrance, 100 strong. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow, baby, at the when we do the what is it called I'm doing, bro?
The album release party.
Album release party, man. Album release. Y'all need to check it out, man. If y'all don't know, I've been doing this music thing for a couple of years, and y'all been with me. You have been with me through trial and error as I grew, as I've grown in this music field of what I call producing. I've been to college for it. I'm trying to do everything I can. My next move is I ain't gonna tell you about the next move. Y'all gonna find out after I do the next move. You know what I'm talking about, King. I'm doing the
Yes, sir.
next move. Y'all, man, we got some things coming on. 2024 just helping us catapult, networking and getting in, talking to people and stuff like that. We're gonna get it down. But the thing is, I won't rush y'all with greatness, so don't rush us with greatness. We're gonna do what we do. You know what I mean? What up, Cuzzo? I see you over there on IG. My cousin Punky over. Hey, King, Punky
Punky,
over there
what
on
up?
IG.
What up,
He be
Punky?
mad. Hey, cuz he be mad you don't be coming to YouTube because he can't talk to you.
All I
Salute.
know is happy birthday, Uncle Vic.
And and Mama Tan, her mama birthday today too.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my auntie Tanya, man. Straight up. She the one introduced me to the music. She introduced me to all kind of movies. She used to take all of us, dog, in Detroit. Mind you, there was no such thing as a car. So she'll pile about 8 or 9 of us on a bus and we go to the movies. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Adams Theater with the rats. If you drop your popcorn, they always had a clean floor because the rats will get it. Trust me. They always had a clean floor. You drop some shit, you might as well leave it because it's a wrap.
I
But
don't even
shouts
know if
out
I
to that.
want to go to
Happy
Detroit now.
birthday to my auntie and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? That's 100%. But no, man, back to what I'm saying. We coming up, we doing our things, man. And so we're realists. We know that I'm gonna see. I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that. If you don't know, when people be like, "Yo, somebody's a overnight success," do y'all realize that an overnight success is 5 to 10 years in the making?
Mhm.
The rise to somebody being mainstream or being popular or just getting regionally blown up, it takes time to do that.
Except for
And
Soldier.
except yeah, Soldier Boy just did it. No, but here's the thing. That's not true. Because Soldier Boy was on not Black Pine. What the fuck Soldier Boy on? When he first came out. When he first came out.
LimeWire.
LimeWire. He was still putting it out. Eventually somebody heard the music. And then, some like, oh, it's catching on. It became catchy, and the little kids started getting on it, and they was doing their thing.
Nah, what he did was something smart, which I commend him for, but I don't like him as far as music is concerned. What he did was he would with LimeWire, he would take the popular song. So let's just say 50 Cent dropped the song. He would upload his song and put that title on there, 50 Cent in the club. So people go download in the club and they hit play and it's you.
Yeah, but you know what? Guess what? It
It worked.
worked.
It
It
worked.
worked. You know what they call it? They call it clickbait now. Soldier Boy
Right.
was the first person to do it because he
Right.
loved to be first. He loved to be hearing that he first. Soldier Boy was the first with clickbait, like you said. You're like 50 dropped a new one, and you go in there,
Mhm.
you get a Soldier Boy, and it's like, oh shit, Soldier Boy, and then what? I actually like that song. I'm telling you. The thing is, I'm not gonna be one of these fake motherfuckers. Oh man, I ain't never liked it. Nigga, everybody played that shit in the club.
I
And you was
promise you, I
in
never.
the club. I'm saying in the club, it played if you was trying to get on somebody, if you're trying to get on somebody, because that's back when we still danced in the club. Nowadays, this is us in the club.
I say, I gotta check my email.
Everybody's like this in the club. They don't even got dance floors in some clubs. They just have booths. They just have fucking booths. Like, what the fuck are you going? Why do you even call it a club? You know what I'm saying? Call it a social media get together. Cause that's all they doing. They like this. Taking pictures of my drink. And then all of a sudden, through the smoke in the cloud, you hear a group of wild native animals called females going, yes, hey,
Hey,
hey. And you look over, next thing you know, some chick got her leg cocked up with a mini skirt that's up to her hip, shaking her ass off that Casamigos, going off that Resposado. That's all the club is now. That's all the club is now.
I
You get
can't
to
even
wear,
really tell you because I don't go to the clubs. I
bro.
was I stopped. I went to clubs, but I got that shit out my system early. Like I was working in the club at 15, so it was like, all right, huh?
As you should. You get the shit out your system, just like strip clubs, bruh. I don't fuck with strip clubs. We did that shit when we was young. Like, and yeah, maybe I'm an old ass dude, but we were younger. Before I was old, we was done with strip clubs. Me and my cousins, shit, we was throwing money in the club. We was making it rain before we knew what make it rain was. You feel me? And then next thing you know, everybody want to be in the club. Man, we just go there for the steak dinners.
I used to go
Cause
for the
goddamn, strip clubs got some of the best fucking food in the
yeah,
world.
the continental breakfast. Shout out to Ray's Cabaret.
Shout out to Rick's
No,
Cabaret.
Rick's
I know
Cabaret.
what it is.
Rick's. I'm
Shit. You
sorry.
be like, girl, you want something to eat? Yeah, let's go get this T-bone. They got lobster tails and steak up at the fucking strip joint. And them shits be off the bone good.
I
You
was
feel
in
me?
college. Rick's Cabaret was up the street. And me and my roommates would wake up early to go get that continental breakfast they had. Yeah, we just be in that bitch eating breakfast,
Oh yeah.
watching dusty titties.
Steak, bites, and potatoes. That's what I'm talking about, Punky. Steak, bites, and potatoes. What my Terrence say? He said, I appreciate y'all for appreciating me. I've been needing that since last month, and I found out I had sugar diabetes. But I'm doing good, eating moderation, still doing a lot of exercise. Hey man, listen, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead. If the music playing, it would go right now. Listen to this, my Terrence. Listen to this. Let me explain something to you. Oh, damn, I thought I took it down. So, 2020 January, I go to the doctor And I see my PCM walk down the hall. So I'm like, well, why did they call me in here? She's like, hi. I say, hey, how you doing? And she kept walking. Look, oh, she said, not musty tits. Oh my God. She said, hey, how you doing? Come to find out, I had pre-diabetes, right? I always have done, but I have to let y'all know. Y'all show motivates me. Man, I appreciate you, man. I wish I had my you
Definitely.
got
Love you, bro.
hand claps.
Love you, bro.
You ain't got no hand claps on there?
Do I have who?
Hand claps, you know.
My brother.
My Terrence, you are officially a day one, bro. For real. You always got a place. You see them? Feel me? But no, I'm just saying, I dealt with it and my diet got me. I tell people all the time, COVID got me over pre-diabetes. I told you that before, right, King?
Nah.
All right, so they told me I had pre-diabetes. They gave me metformin and shit. I was taking it. It sucked. I was taking metformin, and then I was supposed to go back and get my blood checked. You know, I was doing panels because they said I was about to have a heart attack. They said I had stage 3 renal disease. So heart attack, renal disease, and diabetes, right? So I go, and they was like, yo, your next appointment is March 25th. We'll see you for the next blood draw to see if my levels had changed any. Because they was talking about what's the shit that you gotta get flushed when your kidneys bad? What the
Oh,
shit?
dialysis.
Dialysis. They were talking about dialysis. Me and mama we sat down and had a heart attack, me and my old lady. So the 25th was my appointment. On the 25th, all hospitals shut down across the country because COVID had gotten that bad. And they did, remember, you couldn't go outside. You had to have a reason to be outside and shit. Bro, the last thing I was told was eat clean and drink clean. Cut out everything. So all I could drink was water, ginger ale, and cranberry juice. So that's all you remember. Think about it, Bar, when you was coming over. All I had in my refrigerator was cranberry, burners. Look, there she
Funky,
goes.
what up? I
There
see
you
you.
go.
I see you.
All I had was cranberry, ginger ale, and water. And so since they canceled all my appointments, I never went back to the doctor because of COVID. And so I never got a chance to go back. Bruh, do you know 8 months later I went back? I had no more pre-diabetes. My kidneys went from using 44% up to 92%. And my potassium was through the roof. So I was good to go. So all I'm saying is eat right, people. You know, eat right. If you eat right or whatever, it's not gonna cure you, but it'll help a little bit. You know what I mean?
Definitely want to eat right. So my quick story. Around the same time, I didn't know you was going through that at the same time. Around the same time, um, during COVID, I found out I was diabetic, like full blown type 2 diabetes. Um, I was thirsty. I was actually working out. I was heavy. I was 354 pounds.
Dang.
And yeah, shut up. And I was working out because I was supposed to be going to Mexico. And I was like, let me lose some weight so I could be on this beach, shirt off or whatever. And I'm working out every day hard, drinking a lot of water. And I was always thirsty, but I was urinating a lot for a long time. Like I go to sleep, wake up, I'm urinating 3 minutes at a time, whatever. And because of COVID, there was no water on the shelf. So I'm buying juice and stuff, making shit worse. Come to
Mm-hmm.
find out, I'm diabetic. My A1C was 13.5. Blood sugar levels was 500 and change.
Dang.
I was in really bad shape, and I lost a lot of weight really fast.
Yeah,
Um,
and I thought I was gonna ask you, was you smoking? But go ahead.
yeah, everybody saw it. I lost a lot of weight really fast.
I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with this nigga. Did he get his heart broke? Was he smoking crack? What?
I didn't know what was wrong, but once I found out it was type 2 diabetes, like he said, metformin. They had me on metformin. My blood pressure was a little out of whack, so they had me on lisinopril,
Cinepril.
glipizide. But yeah, brother, take care of yourself. Eat right. Sweet potatoes is gonna be your best friend. When I
And
tell
cinnamon.
you,
Cinnamon.
cinnamon, sweet potatoes, cinnamon. Those are gonna be your best friends. Get some cinnamon pills. Take 3 of those a day. It'll keep your blood sugar regulated. I apologize that you're going through this, but it's
Yeah.
not the end of the world. It's not a life sentence.
You're
It's
not
not a
dying
death.
from it. You're not dying from you living with it, homie.
Yeah, bro. You got this. You got the power for this. We appreciate the fact that you use us to help you get through life, but we use
Yeah.
y'all to help us get through life as well. So
Man, I look
salute
for
to
you.
you, bro.
I
Salute to you.
look
Like I
for
said,
you.
we gave you some flowers before you even got on here.
Yeah.
So
And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, straight up. And I appreciate everybody coming in. I see a few people in here that ain't chatted yet, but I'm glad you're just sitting in here. Do me a favor, share. Well, first of all, like, share. You know what I'm saying, and subscribe to our channels. You can find King Barre at King Barre, or you can go to the ADHD on YouTube, or you can go to DM the Most on YouTube, on IG, on Facebook, on Twitch, man. If y'all share, if y'all share it, we'll get more people in here and we get a nice conversation going on. And they'll get a little part of what we already know is dope, which is the ADHD podcast. Hit them with my logo. Hit them with my logo. Come on, man.
Welcome to the Economic Stop.
This nigga.
It wasn't queued up. You got to let me know when you're about to do it, bro.
3.
There we go.
All right, hit them with my logo. There we go.
But yeah, no, nah, like I said, it's not a death sentence, man. And diabetes I've been living with diabetes. What up, back to the lab? I've been living with diabetes since COVID, since 2020. And yeah, it's not the end of the world. I have my moments, my ups and my downs. Stay on your medication, but eat right and exercise. That's the best way to beat it. I don't know where you at, if it's type 1 or type 2. But if it's type 2, you can definitely reverse that and get off your medications. I've seen it done. I'm trying to do it, but I don't have the discipline, or I haven't had the discipline to get off the medication. So just work, brother. Work at it.
You'll be good. You'll be good, and you're a decent cat. So I know that you got discipline about you. So you'll be all right. Hey,
I just like food, man.
Bruh, whatever y'all do, don't go to HEB and get that strawberry shortcake. Y'all diabetics, because I might fuck around and get diabetes again eating that shit. Bruh, if y'all don't have an HEB where y'all at, that's like the main market here in Texas or whatever. Hey,
That's
Trey.
the Publix, that's the K. Rogers, Kroger. That's the Kroger of Texas.
I want y'all to see my baby girl. You don't want to say hi? Okay, well then don't say hi.
I want to say hi. What up, Trish?
Hi, give me 5 minutes.
Nah, you got 5 minutes. My baby girl came down. She came down to visit all the way from California and shit, from Hollywood, USA, to come see me. But no, man. I dig that, Montez. That you shared that with us. Appreciate you sharing that with us, brother. Hey, so King, let me talk to you about this. Reality versus delusion.
Uh-oh.
Reality versus delusion. You don't even know? Do you even know where I'm going with this?
Don't.
So, you know how they saying that the social media is turning people against each other. They're turning men against women, women against men, and it's in our community, they're turning the black man against the black woman. This, that, and the third. It's all about. I'm looking at it, and it's all about delusion versus reality. In my ideas. Again, the statements made and the opinions made on this, the opinions made here is ours and ours alone. By no means are we telling you to believe in what we're saying, but just listen to it. It's a delusional thing. Do you remember back in the day? I help you out. You see somebody walking down the street with a baby carriage, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you had a baby? Yeah. Let me see the baby. And you lean over and see the baby, and the baby butt ass ugly, look like the demon spawn. What do you say? You go,
that's a cute baby.
Oh, you be like, oh, look at you. Right? Right? Come on, man. If it's a pretty baby,
I'm gonna tell you.
If it's a pretty baby, you be like, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what was said about me, because when I was born, I had hair all on my ears, and what was told to my grandmother was, "Oh, you gonna have one cute grandson when he get older." So I wasn't cute at the moment. But go ahead.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, but I can get it. I can dig it. I get behind that. You just say "oh" a lot. You just be like, oh, look at him, or look at her, or look at whatever that is in your baby carriage. That's reality. You a parent. You love your kid, but you know you got an ugly fucking kid. But you don't go around and be like, yo, I know he ugly. But you don't go around and be like, my baby fine. He the finest baby in the world. You don't do that. Delusion and reality. We knew that coming up. I say that to say this. Some people are delusional and they're allowed to get on social media. Some people are realists and they'll get on there. They won't sit up there and tell you how fine they is and they believe that they're supposed to have a millionaire. Remember, we had a podcast a few episodes back where I said, how many of y'all know millionaires? How many of y'all actually know somebody that is a millionaire? That's the reality of it. The reality of it, I know two. I know three, right? Like I personally know them, not somebody I waved at while they drove past. I personally know 3 millionaires, right? That's the reality. The delusion of it is I hang out with millionaires all the time. Everybody I fuck with got paper. You see where I'm going with that? Yeah. So this delusion of somebody won't what's the dude name? Shamar Moore or Tyrese or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They want these superstars and shit. They got all this paper, chiseled bodies and shit, and they got all this money, but you ain't never lifted weights in your life. You ain't never worked out in your life. You got fucking stretch marks on your fingers, and you think that you're gonna get that because you slap on a front lace or lace front or whatever the fuck. That's delusional. And so I sit back and I'm like, I'd say that because I was watching some stuff today, bro, that fucked me up. And so I ain't even gonna get into it because I ain't gonna give it no shine. But the chick was just sitting up there talking about, now this chick, all her lips look like knuckles. They were white and all broke up. You probably seen this chick before. She's kind of a little darker complexion. Not dark, she's like real dark brown, but her hair was fucked up. Her lips was all cracked up. And she's sitting up there talking about how a man have to spend at least $1,000 to go on a date with her. And I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like, I would pay her $1,000 to get away from me. This is the shit that you see. This is nightmare fuel.
This is what I'm not in the dating pool right now.
Bro, I've been out of the dating pool. But the thing is, but because of that, this person is letting somebody else know that looks similar to them, telling them, okay, it's good to know your worth. You should know your worth. You should feel that you are the greatest thing. But you also know, like, I know I ain't the best looking motherfucker in the world. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, everybody want me. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm not gonna be that. Like males and females, dudes walking around here, the only thing they know about shooting guns is on PlayStation. They don't know how to pronounce shit. They probably knew how to talk right until they heard Lil Baby. Their enunciation is fucked up. And they think that they God's gift. You feel me? And it fucks me up. Like, dude, your outfit that you in right now, the only good outfit that you got. After that, everything comes off. You put on jogging pants because you can't afford nothing else. You living in your mom's basement. You know what I mean? Or you staying with a cousin.
Kill it.
That shit flying. They're gonna be gone. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I came up with a solution, King. I came up with a fucking solution.
Okay.
Between delusion and reality. Have you ever heard of this? It's an online car thing called cars.com.
Yeah.
So cars.com got this shit. They got this intricate fucking rating system. If you want a car, on the thing, it'll tell you what the price is, and then on the side, it'll have a little red tab. And it's like, this car is overpriced. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you pay too much for this car. And then they show you the Carfax and all that shit. And so then you find another car, and it'll be like yellow. And it'll be like, it's inside the higher to lowest bracket. It's a decent car. So it's on average, it's a good sale. And then you got the cream of the crop. That's the green. And it's like, yo, this car is being sold below the price value. It's good. One owner, never crashed, no smokers. You feel me? So we need to start
I'm listening.
So we need to start a website called myboo.com. We rich, nigga, right now. We just got to start that shit. myboo.com. So you get it, and you put these people on myboo.com. Like, they get on myboo.com, and you have like Peanut. That nigga be on myboo.com. He like this. And then it's a caption. Peanut like, yo, I need a chick that's at least Go ahead.
So it's like Hofax.
Hofax. Nah, myboo.com is better. Hofax is something else. Hofax, you can go to Hofax to check their Hofax status. Like, is this a hoe? They're like, yo, he been to the free clinic 3 times in 2 months. Yeah, he probably got something wrong with him, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm?
He be like, my name Jamal. I like having love. I like making love with the lights off. You know he got something. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I came up with something. So I gotta give you an example.
Put his glasses on. He about to get studious with you.
Here's an example. So so here's the example. So myboo.com. So for females, if a dude is looking for a female, and like, my name is Letitia. I do lashes, right? And then you read her shit and it says she got 3 different baby daddies. She dropped out of hair school. She got bullet wounds. That would be a overprice. You don't spend a lot of money on her. You take her to McDonald's, maybe Sizzler or something like that, but don't pick her up at night type shit. You feel me?
No,
And
you
then
only pick her up at night.
so the chick, she got 2 kids, got some college, she can cook, at least 2 long-term relationships. Look for the relationships. If she had a relationship with a dude for more than 2 years, that's a long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's yellow. That's in the yellow, right? And then you got the premium find. The premium find is owns a yoni egg, drinks water, takes accountability. You feel me? Takes accountability. That's premium. She got a belly chain. You feel me? She's working out. She knows that Lululemon sells yoga clothes. You feel what I'm saying? So then
How many relationships she been in?
she dated her high school sweetheart to the 2nd year of college, and he broke up with her. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now,
You know
now,
what I
now
mean?
let's take it a step further.
I gotta go to the dudes. But go ahead.
Before you do that, for both, this is for both. What
Okay.
about if they're divorced?
Okay. That's another thing. It falls under, this is what it came to. Damn, this is what it came to. This is what it's come to. Yeah, nigga. It's called myboo.com. And so what you do is it falls in. So if they divorce, it matriculates through the little system. Okay, how did they get divorced? Did he catch her humping her daddy? Or was it irreconcilable differences? You feel what I'm saying? So divorce, it's a whole nother slant.
All
And
right.
then if she divorced, did she hit him with child support? If so, was it a fair amount of child support? Because I don't mind child support, but if she's trying to get like $8,000 from a dude that's making $3,000 a month, the red flag right there. She goes right to the red flag, right?
All right. So where does never been in a relationship virgin fall?
Oh, that don't exist. You got to go to Dungeons and Dragons. That's some shit. That's like unicorns and fucking fairy dust.
The mythical
You ain't gonna
creatures.
you ain't gonna find that shit. You won't even find that shit on Christian.com. You know what I mean? Christian singles. You ain't gonna find that shit. So for dudes, chicks, if y'all looking for a dude, red flag. I'm going to the red flag first. He got 2 or more chicks, and he can't really tell you their middle name. That means he don't even know what the fuck going on with his kids. He got some high school. Some high school. That's the word, some. He got some high school. His roommate is his mama. He calls himself an entrepreneur, but only can produce 1 W-2 and does not know what a 1099 is. That's a red flag right there. That's a red flag. You know what I mean? Dudes say they're entrepreneurs. I'm like, yo, what's your 1099 looking like? Well, it's only 7:30 right now. That's a red flag. All right. So yellow. This is yellow. If the dude feels that a Hellcat is an investment, might be some problems in there. If the dude looks up to any rapper as a mentor, be leery, ladies. Be leery. And they can be like, Pac was a god. I'll talk to you later, fella. You know what I'm saying? I got you. But if they don't know, nigga,
I don't know
bad.
about that one. Go ahead, continue.
Don't get sensitive, rapper.
No, it's
Don't
not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's the fatherless dudes who went through a lot, and music was their release.
and
They good
you
people. They good.
and
So
you
so check it like this. Check it like this.
go ahead.
I listen to Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi's first album, Man on the Moon, helped a lot of people. Like they talk, hold on, they talk about it and they say, "Hey man, this dude really saved my life. I look up to this dude." Da, da, da. And they holding tech jobs. They holding tech professions.
Not mentoring. That's motivation. That rapper motivated him to be something.
Okay.
That's not mentoring. I'm talking about niggas be like, they got shrines and shit. They got that one Tupac shirt that they never wear, only on special occasions type shit. It's niggas out there like that. Niggas that can spit every verse of a song, but they couldn't tell you, they could not enunciate shrimp, school, what else they be fucking up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. Hold on. Let's go to the green. The green is has one or less baby mamas, works a steady job, clears maybe 45, 50,000 and above a year, and knows how to enunciate words. If he drops the last few letters off of every word that he talking about, that nigga got problems. Hold on, what P say? He said there will be a lot of updates and revisions when this app comes out. You goddamn right there will be. But the thing is, it's a guide for people to find the people they want, so they won't fall into the delusion. They won't fall into delusion. They'll stick to reality. Stick to reality. I'm gonna tell you straight up. And I may lose some people. We may lose some people off here. If you fucking busted, if you wearing a shirt and your belly is out, I don't want to see no dudes like that. So why would I want to see a chick like that? If you got some weight on you, dress appropriately. You feel what I'm saying? Wear some clothes that actually fit you. Dudes, pull your fucking pants up. Period. Like, that shit crazy.
Are you body shaming?
I'm body shaming the fuck out of dudes and women. They're like straight up. Straight up, dude. Don't nobody want to see how skinny your legs is. Nigga, if you got a belly and a gut, you should not be wearing skinny jeans. Period, point blank.
So
if you can't afford the gold chain, don't wear the fake chain.
And this is the ADHD podcast.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what I feel. Like, straight up, I don't try to fake the funk. If I ain't got the fucking ride, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm not gonna take no pictures next to, like, this is my whip. Y'all see me, some of y'all see me when I put the Aston Martin on there. I literally was about to buy the Aston Martin. Bro, you know me, dude. Like, King, you know I was literally about to buy Aston Martin. I was literally about to buy a Lamborghini. Literally. I didn't fake the funk. I said, I almost got this bitch. The Aston Martin was there. They gave me a decent price. I almost bought the motherfucker. I didn't. I got a Navigator instead. Then I got the Navigator. I was going to get the Lambo. Instead of the Lambo, I bought the house. Priorities. So women run from accountability. Men run from priorities. Let's keep it 100. Let's just keep it a buck. Why is it so fucking special that we find a single father? Why is that shit so awestruck to us? Why do we feel like, oh my God, he's a single father? We got our homeboy up in Seattle doing it. You feel what I'm saying? As a parent, you should be doing it anyway, but it's such a rare.
Why it's so rare is because naturally the woman has the right to the child. The woman gave it is fucked up. It is fucked up. Nobody ever says that it's fair, but that's just how they say that's just the way it goes. The woman, hold on. The woman carried this baby for 9 months to term if she did. The woman birthed this baby. Some of them almost died. Hold on. Some of them almost died giving birth to the child or what have you. And it's this child is a part of this woman once they give birth. And I will say this, and I do understand when people say, well, the mother has that connection to the child. Because with my child, I could hear her cry, and I just hear her cry, and I'd be like, hey, what's wrong? A mother know, like, hey, she hungry. A mother know, oh, something is wrong. Like, she can differentiate what them cries are. They have a
Okay,
different connection.
okay,
So
okay. I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
go for it.
So you help create the child.
Right,
So then you have a bond with the child. You have a piece of that child as well. There's a
right.
50-50, right? Egg, meat, sperm, split, split, split. You have the same fucking rights. So if a chick be like, yo, he not paying me no child support, how am I supposed to pay I can't afford to feed the child. Okay, cool. If you love your child so much that you would go to court for this child and the father can pay for the child, then give the father the child.
I agree with you on that.
Because you love your child. You love your child, everything for the child. So then give the father the child. Give the parent that can take care of the kid. That's all I'm saying. If you want to shoot a fair one, let's shoot a fair one. Yeah, she carried him. And if you was a man, doing your response, remember what I say? Women run from what? Accountability. Men run from responsibility or priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities. Your priority as a man who's about to have a kid is to take care of the fucking kid or take care of the wife until the kid is born. You feel what I'm saying? So if that's the case, if we get the mentality that it ain't about me and her, it's about that child, then why is they trying to crack niggas over the head for all this child support? If you can't afford to take care of the kid without us giving you money and he can't, then give the kid over because for the love of the child. That's in the Bible, right? When they was arguing and the king, what's the king name? I can't remember his name. He was the wisest king. The two chicks was arguing. He said, all right, cut the baby in half and give both ladies half of the baby. And the chick that who was the real mom was like, no, fuck it. Don't cut this kid in half. Give it to her. If that's the case, give it to her. That's where you need to get to. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to make nobody hate me or nothing, but shit. If you can't afford the fucking kid, get a kid up to the parent, not to anybody else.
I don't agree with the system being more geared to the woman. I feel like it should be a just a fair opportunity for both men and women to state their case, prove their point that they are, I ain't even gonna say more fit, but I just feel like that 50-50 is right, capable. I feel like that 50-50 should be the start. You should start with 50-50.
Yeah.
And then when somebody shows that they're not capable, they're not responsible, then you say, okay, well, it goes this way. Let's tip that scale this way. I feel that.
I'll go personal with you. My divorce decree, when I got divorced from my first wife and we had children, was I get the kids. When I get the kids, child support reverse. So when I got the kids, so when she got the kids, I pay child support. When I get the kids, she paid child support. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. Of course, it was always some emergencies that came up that the kids couldn't come with me. But the thing is, she never upped my child support either. But all I'm saying is that's something. Do that. Okay. So you get to get your kid what 1 weekend out of the month, 2 weeks out of the year, or you get them for the summer, right?
The reserves.
No, right. But when the father get the kid, child support reverses.
Okay.
I'd even go for at a bare minimum, go for that. But these people are some people are out there. They're using this kid as a fucking ready teller. They don't give a fuck about whether the kid is taken care of or not. They just want to hurt the dude that hurt them.
Right.
And he just happened to be the father of the child. So I'm gonna hurt this nigga. I'm gonna take him to child support. I'm gonna do this and that and that. P says there are things that are important on both sides as far as kid knows. You're supposed to keep the balance as much as possible, even if behind closed doors y'all are on a seesaw. And that's another thing. Your children should never know that there's any issue. Why are you telling a kid your daddy ain't shit? What kind of fucking monster are you to tell a kid who probably looks up to that man, your daddy ain't shit? He left me with you. He went to some other bitch. He ain't paying child support on time, or whatever the reasoning is. Whatever the reason, remember, let's go back to reality versus delusion, right? Whatever your reasoning is, why would you tell a kid? Why would you talk bad about their parent to them? These are their heroes. I hate when I hear chicks saying shit, talking shit like that. I really, your daddy ain't shit. Da 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 da. I do not get with that. And this dude probably doing everything he probably, and he probably ain't doing everything he could do, but he a fuck boy. So every time he come around, he's still grabbing up on the mama trying to get some ass because it's a free piece of ass. So fuck him for doing that. But the thing is, you should never let a kid know what's going on behind closed doors, like he said.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. This is something I heard before. When it comes down to like the child support, let's just say, it take two to tango, they tango, woman got pregnant, dude is like, well, I don't want the baby. Like, I don't want you to have this baby. And she has the baby. Because he stated, like, I don't want this baby, do you feel he should have to pay child support?
How much does she want the baby?
Huh?
How much does she want the baby?
I don't understand that question. Like, I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, here we go. That will help with my answer. If she say I'm pregnant, and I'm like, yo, I ain't ready for no kids, or I don't want no kids, or da da da. Yeah, but you knew the risk. I knew the risk, but so did you. I didn't wear a rubber, but you didn't take a pill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, how much does she want the baby? Is she having that baby because she think that she's gonna keep me? You feel me? Or she having that baby because she wants a baby? Now let's dissect it. She's doing it because she wants to keep me. Oh, you fucked up, chick. So you want the baby for what? So you think that we're gonna stay together? We won't stay together. I don't think we should have a kid. If it's possible for you to terminate, then it's her choice to terminate. So it should be our choice to fucking dictate where the money goes. So this is what I say. I'll do for the kid, but as far as child support, it will go into a trust for that child's college. You won't get not one dime for child support. It'll go into 50, what is it, 502 or 504? What is the savings? It'll go in that to the kid hits 18. Be it college, go get a job, trade, whatever. The kid gets the money. Now I will take care of the kid and I will love that child because it's mine. Not that I didn't want it, but it's here. So I'm gonna take care of it. Now, do she just want the baby? Then you offer hit her with a A. Then I'll sign over full custody to you. Since you want it that bad. Because that way, and then you'll get an understanding. Do you you feel me? That's me.
No, and what you said makes sense. Like, I never looked at it like that. Like, how much does she want the baby? That's a
She
good
want it.
question.
Did she
Valid.
have just to fucking keep you? Because that's some fucked up shit. That ain't even chess. That's checkers. That's all. Like, real talk. Do you want the kid, or you just trying to do it because we're gonna be together? Well,
All right,
we got
so
a family now. Because you can tell, because as soon as she comes to you, like, oh, we got family now. What the fuck you mean we? That's and I'm just talking shit. I'm talking shit, but I'm being for real. I'm talking shit, but I haven't said once did I say abort, terminate, fuck them kids or whatever. What I'm saying is, it's about where the parent goes. What up, cuzzo? I see you over on IG. It's about the parent of the child. What are you doing? When you procreate, are you saying like are y'all in dating relationships or did you just meet her at the club type shit? You feel me?
Mhm.
Somebody should have a plan B. Somebody should have a pill, and a dude should probably wear a rubber. I think he should wear a rubber anyway, because you can catch more than a baby from going raw. You
All
fuck
right, so I
around,
see this shit.
you're a
Hold
witch,
on.
you're a
I'm
witch
gonna
kind of
finish
baby.
it was this whole story where this guy, he was an African dude. He had a family, but he also had a side piece. Like, him and all of the guys that he knew had side pieces, and they would go out with their side pieces every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he was building a house for his wife, a new house for him and his family. And the wife, she never came to check up on it. Um, and the house was finally built. So this particular night, he wanted to celebrate the house being built. So him and all his guys got together with their side pieces and came to the house, had a little party, and he smashed. They smashed all night. Friends left. And his side piece was like, yo, I'll help you stay and clean up. Da da da. He was like, all right, cool. So she's helping him clean up. He was like, hey, somehow she got the key. Somehow he was like, here's take this key because I gotta run, lock up finish. Because he trusted her that much. They've been at these years. He leaves, he goes home, and he's like, okay, the wife is asking when's the house gonna be built. He was like, I'm gonna surprise you. He goes back to the house and sees that the side piece moved her whole family in it. And he's like, oh, you got to get out. She got pictures of them being intimate, video, all of this. And she's like, I'm not going nowhere.
Don't. The house will be foreclosed and you'll get kicked the fuck out. My thing is, here's the thing. You got to have that dog in you. I'm going to say some shit. I'm going to say some shit. Let me just say some shit. Let me touch on P. P says no money. If the man says he don't want nothing to do with the kid, but she does. But then again, that's why he a hoe ass dude. And he say not very PC. First of all, I think any man that don't take care of their children is a piece of shit. And I don't want to fuck with you. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with everybody that's on here. This ain't no cap, whatever y'all call it. I don't fuck with no dude that don't fuck with their kids. If you just gotta call them, if all you can do is call your kid, I don't give a shit that you get your 3-5 every week and smoke, and you could be sending that money to the kid. As long as you're doing whatever you can do to keep a fucking communication and keep a connection with your kid, I'm cool with you. Second, I don't want to fuck with you because, nigga, that's your blood, that's your seed. If you can do that shit to your kid, what do I think you're gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to me, nigga, if we get caught up into something? I don't fuck with no dudes that they take care of their kid, nigga. Oh, he gonna look out. He gonna look out, bro. I swear I'm gonna take care of you, dog. Nigga, you ain't even looking out for a 3-year-old.
Coming back,
nigga. You ain't never coming back. You going to get milk. Look, you going to get milk like you went to get milk for your kid. So keep it pushing, my guy. And I'm an Aquarius too, nigga. My cutoff game is quick. It's crazy. You'll call me and my phone be changed. Anyway, all I'm saying is, what were we talking about? The Nigerian?
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's our YouTube thing? Oh, yeah. We live now. Come on over to the podcast. There's people tapping in. So the Nigerian thing, no, you got to have that dog in you. That's when you got to be like this. Bar, look at me. Hold on. And I'm not talking to you. This is no homo. Look. Baby, I fucked up. But we got new tenants in the house that I just built. We about to get paid off these motherfuckers. And then we're going to take care of that shit. I fucked up. And I had a transgression. We need to get that shit together. But we got somebody in the crib. You ain't got to worry about it. We're going to get this shit taken care of. And then guess what? 3 months, she going to get hit with an eviction notice. She ain't getting no more ding-a-ling. She going to get hit with an eviction notice. And they're going to be scrambling. What we going to do? What we going to do? Gotta get the fuck up out of here. I'm telling you, don't ever try to fucking play poker with me. Don't bluff. Don't bluff, because you know what I do? I flip the whole fucking table over. Fuck it. I got pictures. Good, bitch. Put them on the internet.
I'm cutting the Wi-Fi off anyway.
I don't give a fuck. I'm cutting it. Like, fuck it. I'm going out, dog. I'm like, what the nigga say? Remember Denzel? Like, I made it, man. Top of the world. Ricochet.
Yeah.
I'm going out like fucking Denzel. I'm going to let you know. Why you think I leave my phone? Listen, I leave my phone face up in my crib. Give a fuck. My phone is face up. You got something to say to me? Say it. Because my wife might read it. If you that goddamn bold, go ahead, be bold. She know how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, so ain't nobody that Nigerian or whoever he is, he fucked up. You got to get that dog in you. If you're going to be man enough to fucking do that shit, be man enough to know when sometimes you got to fucking pull a grenade and stick it in your pocket and just walk out into the enemy. I feel that shit with everything I love, nigga. And maybe that's the PTSD in me. But I feel that shit with everything I love. You are not going to fucking control me. You will not blackmail me. You will not bully me. Because trust me, you may catch me, hand me up to the side. Nigga, I am not going to jail. That's the first thing you got to understand about everything. I'm not going to jail. And I will do everything in my fucking power to make sure that you do not usurp my power of me. So y'all can dissect that and take what y'all want out of that shit. Like, that nigga talking about killing somebody? I didn't say that. All I'm saying is you will not get the best of me in the end because I don't know the gray area. I don't know how to, I don't know how to do the gray shit. King, I don't know how to do the gray shit. Like,
Feel you. I feel you.
I don't know how to do it. I won't even get a jaywalking ticket. Then nigga say you going to jail. Like, I'm looking at my size. I'm looking at these niggas in jail. I'm like, nah, nigga, this ain't happening. I'm gonna up the pole. Like, nigga, D, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. No, nigga, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. So if you gonna try to blackmail me, nigga, you try to blackmail me. I got a picture of me and you getting intimate. I'm gonna show your wife. Make sure you blow that bitch up to 8x10 and then put me over to the side. Do the double import. Like, remember in school, you take the picture like this and then you like this. Like, make sure you put my picture on that motherfucker like this, bitch, because it's over. And you better move. Because I'm coming to get your ass. The end. Why do relationships fall over finances? Because the same thing. Everybody, go. Do you want to go or you want me to go?
So I'm gonna read it out loud one more time. Why do relationships fall over financial issues? I'm gonna say it's not financial issues, it's lack of communication. It's lack of communication because somebody didn't communicate their goals, their wants, their ideas about what the finances should be.
All right.
Or what they desire to happen with the finances. So that's what it is. It's the lack of communication. And with that comes the fall of a relationship.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, nigga, you said a mouthful. Because real talk, here's the thing. Let's take who's in the relationship. Let's take it out, right?
Mhm.
Let's just say man and woman in the eyes of DM. I think that as a man, you should be responsible for anybody that you attach to your life. I can live my life by myself. Like, period, point blank. I eat ramen, whatever. Miss a car note, whatever. If I'm man enough to fucking hitch somebody onto my life, I should be able to take care of that situation. So financially goes the same thing. Ask me how much my wife make a year. Don't ask me because I don't fucking know. I don't care. Like, I don't know. I literally don't know what her paycheck is. You feel me? But that's me. Some people may be different. It ain't on me to know that. I just know that I'm never gonna fucking run out of money because she's gonna take care of what she needs to take care of. She wanna go back and do her nails and all that shit and basketball, she do whatever. Now, am I gonna say something about it? Yeah, I'm like, hey, make sure you got enough for what your responsibility type shit. The problem with that, you hit it on the head, that communication. You're not gonna come into the relationship and think I'm gonna pay for everything. Back to your app. Hold on, we're gonna get to the app in a minute. You're not gonna come to the relationship and back to your app if you have a physical but not the financial, or vice versa, or if you have both. Okay, that's a good question. I am a true believer of checking your mate's credit score if you're gonna be serious. If we just kicking it, we just kicking it. We fucking every now and then, and we going out from time to time. That's not a relationship. When we tie down and say we dating, that's a relationship. But still, I got my own shit. You got your own shit. But it don't even factor with me because I don't believe that I should live with any woman unless I am married to them or plan on being married to them. Period, point blank. But that's my opinion. Credit pools is in effect, and that ain't because she's a gold digger. That's because she needs to know, is she gonna tie on to a dude and have to pay all these motherfucking back bills, right? And then he needs to know because he thinks that they saving for a car, and then she pops out with a Birkin, or she saving for a house, and she pops out with a car or buying some kind of Birkin bag with his fucking hard-earned money, and she don't understand. She thinking that everybody on the internet got one. I need one. You see what I'm saying? It's that communication. You need to know what you're fucking with. So financially, you need to know if she know how to Do she know how to stretch a chicken? We come up. Do she know how to stretch a chicken, nigga? That's how you gonna know if a chick no finances. I
Let
swear to
me
God.
ask you this question though. I've seen this. Yo, Cleo, what up, brother? Um, where the woman says, like the man is the breadwinner. She makes her own money, but he's the breadwinner,
Right.
and he pays all the bills. She pays the bills from the account, but it's his money, and she's
Okay.
taking some of the money and putting it off to the side for a rainy day.
That's fuck shit. That's
That was
fuck shit. No, that's fuck shit. To me, that's fuck shit. If so, again, I pay all the bills. I pay more. I pay a majority of the bills, and I'm happy with it. It's not that you should pay some of these bills. I don't even think like that. I never thought like that. But then it goes back to my surviving thing. Me, nigga, I grew up with nothing. So, and I did date a chick that bought me something one time, and we broke up, and she asked for it back, and it broke my fucking heart. Made me feel like a bum because I was using the beeper that she bought me. Anyway, but the thing is, I said I vowed never to be in a situation where I break up with somebody and have to give shit back or I can't live how I want to live. Like real talk, I can live the same life if I'm a single person. I can live this same life, but because I have a spouse and a family and stuff like that, I want to make sure that I never do anything that takes money out, takes bread out they off their plate. So whatever I do, you know how I am.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah, yeah.
I'm a slave for fucking electronics and gadgets and shit. But I make sure that I'm not buying a piece of equipment. And then my wife like, nigga, how we gonna eat for the next week? You feel me? And that goes to responsibility. Back to what I was saying. A man, if you want to, every male grows to the level of what they call being a man. But if you a real man, you take care of your fucking responsibilities, no matter how much it hurt. You can't buy some J's. You can't buy that fucking shirt, whatever, nigga. Put on a nigga wear a white t-shirt and some jeans. As long as it's clean and pressed, you good. But that's what I'm saying. So yeah, if a female Cleo, what is it? Cleo Honda, I think call Cleo Bay Honda. But no, all I'm saying, I feel that if a chick, I was in a relationship where I would come home and I wouldn't give her all my money. I would just give her the car, like pay the bills. I'm making the money, you pay the bills. Thank you. Live within your means, Maria. Thank you. But
Mhm.
if I'm making the money, I'm like, yo, here, take this and go pay the bills. Now, if she fucking paying the bare minimum on a bill and she's pocketing the rest, that's some fuck shit. Think about it. How many of y'all, fuck if you dating somebody, how many of y'all would feel a certain way for somebody? If I gave you King, if I be like, man, bruh, I don't have a checking account, whatever. I'm gonna just give you this money, man. Can you make sure this bill is paid for me? Da da da. And you be like, yeah. And I give you this fucking money, or vice versa. You give it to me, and I
Right.
pay the bill.
So,
And like
so
you thinking this bitch is being paid off, and then they hit you up like, no nigga, you ain't making no payment, and you call me like, bro, I thought you put the money. Man, I paid enough. But it was supposed to be $1,000 payment. You paid 500. Ain't you gonna fuck me up?
beat your ass.
Thank you. So you can't beat a chick ass, but you can definitely fucking demold that shit. Get the fuck
You
on.
can't beat a chick ass, but you can get her jumped.
What did he say? Wait a minute. I was cooking, but baby, I had something to say about all them tacos. I hear you, baby. I love it. What did he say? Doesn't that go back to the man idolizing entertainer? I didn't say a man idolizing entertainer. I said a man idolizes a rapper. And what does that have to do with the fact that I think that a man, in my eyes, I think a man should take care of everything. If I'm hosting a party, I think I should provide the drinks and some food. And I think that the guests that come should provide a little something to help out with the party.
So do you think your woman should, she's there 24/7? Should she provide a little something to help out
And
in a
she
relationship?
does. Yeah.
I
But
was just asking if you believe in that.
I know you're not, but I think a woman should. I don't be like, babe, I'm up close this month. I bought a fucking new keyboard. I need you to give me some money. But I'll be like, case in point, if the gas bill or the garbage bill, it'll come. I'm like, yo, can you knock that out? Not for no other reason other than be like, yo, can you knock that out for me? You know what I'm saying? If she says yes, cool. If she says no, I'm like, why? What's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Because You're not paying for nothing else, but why you can't do it? I would want to know, is there an issue going on? She could be saving money to buy our kids something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's where that communication come in. You don't get mad when she be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You don't get mad for that shit. And ain't nothing wrong with a 2025 Kia. Homie, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you something. My cousins, I got family on here that'll tell you some shit that's funny. This some funny shit. Because all my cousins was working in the factory, and the ones that wasn't in the factory was making money on the street, whatever, doing anything. Nigga, I pulled up in a motherfucking brand new 2001 Ford Focus ZTS. And them niggas like, this nigga got a Focus. I said, yeah, but nigga, it's at the top of the line. You feel me? Like, and like to this day, man, I'm like, nigga, yeah, it's a Focus. I kept that bitch clean. It didn't have no leather seats, so I had to fucking shampoo them seats. This shit stayed clean, bro. The thing is, this is the problem. Don't be fucking wrapped around a dick of somebody that got something more than you. Wrap yourself around your own dick. Be proud of what you got. Just be proud of what the fuck you got. Respect what you got. Appreciate what you got. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the nigga that fucking cried about not having shoes didn't say shit when he ran into the nigga with no feet. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I don't give a fuck. The shit that I do, I don't want none of my homies to look at me like I'm better than them because I'm driving. I got a plan, nigga. Y'all don't know, nigga. I done had 40 cars in my life. 40 cars. And probably 9 of them was used. I've had 40 cars. I know there's a trick that I started doing a long time ago with the car game. Y'all know I don't change oil. I change cars. Anybody that know me, if you've been around me long enough, nigga, Barry, you done been around me for 10 cars at least. You feel me? Come on, count.
About, yeah.
Yeah. And so,
and a couple of motorcycles.
bruh, listen, if you got to tell somebody you're alpha male, you ain't an alpha male. Period, point blank.
I don't even believe in that shit. Alpha, beta, I don't believe in that shit.
Somebody came up with a term and that shit stuck and it clicked. Here's the thing. If you're taking care of business, and I'm telling all my bros on here right now, King, P, everybody, just hear me. If you take care of business, you are an alpha male. To the best of your ability, you are alpha. When you start waning and your energy level goes down, you start low vibrations. You feel me? When you start saying, well, fuck it, that's just how it is type shit. That's just how life is. I was dealt this way. When you start giving excuses for the bullshit that you're going through, that's when you're a beta to me. I don't believe in it either, King. That alpha beta shit, because you have to beta sometimes. Sometimes you have to dial that shit down. Nigga, everybody can't be hard. Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that shit. You get ready to get married to your love of your life. Do you, Aloysius Jr. the third, take Griselda the second to be your lawful wedded wife? You goddamn right, nigga. And I'm up the pole if she say no. Like, that shit sounds stupid as fuck. That shit sounds stupid as fuck, people. You can't be out, bruh. You catch a fucking case. Can you imagine? Like, anyway, I ain't gonna go there. All I'm saying is, if you got to tell somebody you're alpha male, nigga, you ain't an alpha male.
Yeah, like I said, I don't subscribe to that shit because I feel like it's situational. I've seen the toughest of men buckle in a situation that they knew nothing about. You know, I've seen the timidest of men show up when it was time to show up. You know, so it's all situational.
Maybe I misconstrued what P's saying. He said I never met a gangster alpha. That's not what I'm saying. I know. Well, I get what you're saying.
Alpha is just assertive, and that's what he was saying. An assertive individual at his wedding, like, yeah,
that's what I'm just giving over the top. But I've known alpha. I guess alpha. They call the middle purple pill. They call it middle purple. Oh, I got you. The thing is, it ain't about that though. I know a lot of. I'm gonna tell you the coldest shit. I'm a Cleo on here. You know, it was one of the coldest shit I ever heard that nigga say, and I still use it to this day. And it gives everybody around me pause when I do use it. I'd be like, "What you on?" That shit is hard to be like what you on? You be like, damn, is he coming at me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what the fuck you mean? And then you have to check yourself, like, yo, what am I on? Like,
Nigga, yeah.
like the nigga be like, what you on? And you don't say that shit, no, nigga, what you on? I'm about to do something to you. You be like, what you on? And you be like, oh shit. For those that don't understand, what are you on? That's it makes everybody pause because you actually like, what the fuck you mean? What do you mean by that? I just shouts out, give my roses to my man for that. Live within your means and nobody else's. Thank you, Gigi. And that's the truth, bro. I don't give a shit. You know, I used to do that. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I'm gonna open myself up to y'all for a second. There were vehicles that I wanted to get, and there was moves I wanted to make, and I used to say I can't justify it, and that's another way. And King, you probably heard me say that shit before. Actually, that's a cop out for me to say I can't justify it because I worried about what somebody else would say. Now, why would he get that, or why would he do that? And I worried about that shit. But the fucked up part about it now is I learned that I don't give a fuck about what people say. So I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'll probably tell you that much.
I
Like,
wouldn't
don't.
say you worried about you were worried about what other people were saying. It's more so you're justifying it for yourself. It's for me growing up when I was making minimum wage, I was making 750 something like that, and niggas was buying these Burberry shirts. I'm like, nigga, if I make 750 an hour, I'm not spending in 20 seconds $200 on a shirt. It just didn't make sense to me. I couldn't justify doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Right.
Half the shit I wear now come from Walmart or Burlington. I
But that's
don't.
the thing, bro. You still look good in cleaning your shit, and there's
That's
a
the,
lot of people that don't get that. A lot of people don't get that shit. Like I got a cousin that used to say that shit. He'd be like, "Nigga, I don't give a fuck. My shoes probably cost $1 or $2, but my outfit, long as I'm fucking ironed and pressed, I'm tight." You say justified. I say justified. P say justified is a very strong word. It is, but understand that was my cop out. Cause I'm like, I worried about if I pulled up in a Lambo, what would they think? Like this fool just spending all his money type shit. I did go through that. That weakness in me do it. And if anybody don't have a weakness, first of all, the one motherfucker that's gonna talk shit about you the worst, that's gonna talk shit about you, tell you ain't shit, negate everything you're doing, be the contrarian, every idea you have is yourself.
right.
There is not one person that can tell me, there's not one person that can dog me worse than I've dogged myself. There's not one person that can tell me the negatives of what I'm going through in life worse than myself. And you got to get to the point where everybody talk about they free. Everybody talk about, oh, I'm free. I'm free. I'm my own person. I live my own life. Bullshit. When you free, when you're free, let me look down here. When you're free is when you really inside of yourself look at that mirror and say, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I got a booger on my cheek. So what? Fuck it. It's the best looking booger in the world. When you get to that point, that's freedom. Freedom ain't because you got enough money to take a trip. Freedom ain't I can drink whatever alcohol I want. Freedom ain't this nigga can't tell me what to do. Freedom ain't that I wish a bitch would go through my phone. Freedom is when you take the time to do whatever you want to do, regardless of what other people say. Matter of fact, you don't even pay attention to what other people say. I don't know what people say about me behind my back because that's exactly where they are, behind my back. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't my fucking business what you say about me. I don't care. Nigga, you heard what P said about you? Nah. You want me to tell you? Nah. Because that was the audience that he commanded. You hear what King said? No. Now, if he talking about killing me, please tell me if somebody gonna kill me. But I'm just saying, it ain't your business. You want to be free? I feel like I'm drunk texting. It's with I don't feel like I don't know if you're drinking, so I don't think you're drunk texting. But my thing is, if you want to be free, then work on that. Everybody that's on here, I got 9 people, 2 hearts. Work on this shit. Work on doing something that you want to do in your heart of hearts, and throw caution to the wind of what you think that somebody would say, and then you'll get a feeling of what freedom is. I'm retiring in about 3 years from my second fucking career. Everybody like, oh, you shouldn't do that. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck? What? I shouldn't do what? Oh, you shouldn't buy another house. Your house is great.
Well, I say that to you. I say that to you.
Now, I know that my house is great, but here's the thing: I appreciate what I have, and that's the thing. I talk shit about what I got, but I appreciate the fuck out of it. I love my truck. I love all the cars I've had. I love my homes. I want a pool, and I might get a pool, but I want a pool, but it's not a necessity. I know my crib is straight. Ain't nobody gonna come in the middle of Trumpville and try to rob me, right? So got a good crib, and ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. So I got all the guns I need. I got all the friends I need. Anyway, go ahead, nigga.
No, I'm with you.
And that nigga say I got guns. Yo, fuck with me. Who got guns? Who else got guns? You can't fuck with me unless you got a 46-inch gun.
Pause.
No, nigga, ain't no pause in that. Nigga, you ain't fuck with me. My gongs. I got the biggest gongs. You feel me? Take that. But nah, man. I appreciate everybody for being, but we got off on a tangent on a tear. We was talking about what? Baby mama, baby daddy, right?
We was talking about a whole bunch of shit, and there was a question that I had about. I'm gonna spin the block real quick.
Spin the block. What's the name of this podcast?
This you goddamn right. Let's throw that shit up. This is the ADHD.
Hit him with my logo. Hit him with the logo, baby.
So I'm gonna spin the block and say and ask this question. This is about the whole Diddy situation. Why do you feel it was relevant for the news to put out that he had over 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Same reason why they put out that he had over 100 dildo. Or excuse me, he had over 100 male phalluses.
I thought that was fake. I thought somebody just put that up, and I didn't know that came from the news.
The picture is fake, but they put that out. The thing is, sensationalism. Sensationalism. Think about it. It's sensationalism. The attention span for most people nowadays is what, 30 seconds, 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some shit like, "Oh, did you hear that?" Then you share it with everybody, and you never re-engage the article. Think about it. It's sensationalism. They was worried that the Diddy story was gonna lose some steam, so they started talking. Oh, you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I wouldn't say it was one. Well,
No, my chance talking about people talking about him because he played video games. Fuck it. My daughter played video games.
Bro, first of all, let me tell you, Ramon Terrence, I was in the car the other day listening to the radio, and them niggas said, this was a few weeks ago while the Olympics was going on. EA Sports is now a part of the Olympics.
Goddamn right.
Video games is a part of the Olympics. It is.
College has been doing that for years. You know, college has been doing that for years, right? Esports. Esports.
I didn't know that.
Full Sail got an esport team.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But bro, do what you want, do what you love, do what makes you happy. I got my whole studio set up behind me. I got a keyboard over here, another keyboard right here. Do what makes you happy. I'm pushing 40, and niggas be like, I see it all the time. Oh, you know, he trying to be a 40-year-old rapper or whatever. Give it up.
Yeah.
It's something I love. It's something I love. It's something that make me happy. Making music make me happy. So fuck that. Do what you want to do, bro. I do in fact play the gamings that are in video format. I too go to the community.
Hey, she made one of the. Listen, she was on a team that made one of the coldest video games in the last fucking 10 years.
Beautiful.
See, if y'all don't know.
And I always tell them, as long as my bills paid, clothes on my back, I'm gonna buy whatever I want. And that's real. If your priorities is taken care of, fuck it, man. Do what you want to do. Just don't neglect.
Some people buy crack with their paycheck. Now balance that out. No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm with you.
You play video games, but somebody else. You play video games, but somebody else fucking buy crack. Who's wasting their money right now?
It's
You know what I
stupid.
mean?
It's stupid. But yeah,
Uh,
that's all I had about spinning the block. I just wanted to ask that question.
no, and it's all good, bro. And that was a good question. The thing is, you do what you love, and as long as you do what you love, you know how they say if you work and you love your job, you never work a day in your life type shit, right?
Right.
Okay. Same goes with anything you do on a day to day. Stretch that shit out to what you do on a day to day. You
I'm
know what
with
I
you.
mean?
I'm so with you on that, bro.
But anyway, listen, I do want to say this because we're losing people, but I want y'all to know tomorrow, show me someone under 30 with a man cave and I'll show you a liar. Nah, because it's probably in their mama house. Anyway, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I said IG. I'm gonna probably put it on here so it'll be on YouTube, IG, and Facebook. We're doing the album release party, right, King?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So album release party for Elevated Music. I want everybody to come in. I please tap in with people. Tell people to come through or whatever. We're gonna be playing all the songs in there. You know I hate this shit, but we're gonna play all the songs in their entirety, and then we're gonna discuss how it was made, how these songs were made, the concept behind it, and my motivation behind these songs. So that's tomorrow at
Pull
7
up
o'clock
tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8
CST.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Mountain Pacific, whatever that shit is, California time. We
California
gonna,
time.
we gonna be on.
7 o'clock, ma. 7 o'clock, GG. We're gonna be on. We're gonna talk about the track. The track is called Elevated Music. I told y'all the story, but I'm gonna go into the story of it, everything tomorrow. I'm gonna give all names and all details on it. But I got 2 minutes over. King, thank you for being here this week, man.
For
I
sure.
think we coming back into it like we build up and then we take some time off. We build up, we take some time off, man. I'm ready to get it going. Next
Listen,
week,
we got everyday lives to live as well. Sometimes things happen on a Friday that we gotta attend or we gotta give priority to. This is our main priority.
no one is over the pod, remember?
This is our main priority, but sometimes we do have life that needs our attention as well. So, and that's just what it is. But like he said, we appreciate y'all for always showing up. Every single one of y'all that always show up. For the newcomers, we appreciate y'all for giving us a listen, giving us a view. We appreciate everybody in the comments.
Look out for the merch. The merch
Look
is coming.
out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The
Oh,
merch
D, I
is
got
coming.
something for you too. I got
The
something.
merch is coming. So look out for the shirts. Look out for the hats. We got beanies coming. We got a lot of stuff coming out. So look out for the merch. We will be giving away some of that stuff, but some of the stuff it'll be for sale. We do have to pay electric bills and shit.
But this has been the ADHD podcast. This has been episode 15. Again, we appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week. Just like always, we out of here.
Yo, man, we gotta get them shirts together, dude. Where the music? I don't hear no music.